Lesson 6. Hi everyone, John here. Welcome to Lesson 6 in the VoiceOver Lessons for Beginners series. This is part 1 of a two-parter in which we make sense of the terrifying and confusing world of voiceover demos. In this part 1, we'll take an overview look at the current VO demo landscape, which has gotten very complicated over the last 10 or 15 years. And then part 2, we'll dive into the specifics of how to actually make your demos. Okay, here we go. A long time ago, most voice actors had a couple to maybe a small handful of demo reels, or demo tapes if you want to be old school, each representing a fairly broad category, like commercials, characters, narration, audiobooks, and so on. And these demo reels were usually a bunch of short excerpts from longer pieces, edited together to show your range within that category. Some people did have more specific demos for subcategories, for example, automotive commercials or just villains. And some people even used an entire commercial as a demo if they just did the one thing, but these tended to be exceptions. Nowadays, things have gotten really specific, really granular. That is a lot of grain. And if you check out the casting sites like Voice123 or Voices, you'll see actors with many compilation demos as well as individual clips posted. In fact, here are my profiles from those services to give you an idea. These compilations can be very specific, like insurance commercials, mobile tech explainer videos, warm and friendly reads, characters with Scottish accents, and so on. The other thing you'll notice is that all these demos and clips are tagged with various descriptors like conversational, authentic, authoritative, and so on to optimize them for site search. The idea is that buyers looking for talent want to be able to get to the reads they're looking for quickly without having to listen through entire demos, and the modern world of online computing and digital audio has made this possible. The question of how many demos and clips is enough, or too many or too little, is difficult to answer, and the nuances of optimizing your offerings for site search can be very confusing. I did a brief survey of talent that book a lot on Voices.com, and I didn't see any particular approach being prevalent among them. Keep in mind, demo offerings are just one of many factors that go into booking a job, and I'm not yet convinced that there is one winning formula, although I may change my mind about that. When you get to that stage, you'll want to do some research of your own to make these decisions. But to start off, go with whatever you're good at right now. If all you do is commercial reads, make a commercial reel. If you do 6 distinctly different sarcastic sister characters, then make a sarcastic sister reel. If you only do one style well, then post one clip demoing that style. I'll give you a piece of advice given to me years ago by a prominent voice casting director here in LA. Just put A material on your reels, meaning whatever you do at a professional level. She said that if there's even one B spot on your reel, the buyers may think of you as a B player, and you never know, you might get passed over as a result. So in other words, just show us the good stuff. In Lesson 6, Part 2, we'll discuss the mechanics of getting your demos and clips made, but for now, your assignment is, appropriately, to go online and start listening to talent demos. I'll link to my demos in the description, and of course, you can Google around to individual talent sites, but probably the easiest way is to go to Voice123.com and Voices.com, or whatever casting site is preeminent in your region, and see what talent are doing with their demo selections. Make sure to take your cues from real pros who are obviously really good and book a lot. You'll benefit the most from their experience. Okay, before I sign off, just a quick note to say that I had hoped to put out a lesson a week, but I vastly underestimated how long it takes to make all the content for a lesson, so every other week is more realistic for now. So thank you for your patience. All right, that's it. Like, comment, and subscribe to be notified when I post future lessons, and to help the channel out, I'd appreciate it. And of course, keep practicing. Thanks for watching.